A big hello to you, my friend. Welcome back to the episode of Space Engineers. I am the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. Got to work on the base a little bit. Just went in and got some more supplies, and we are heading back out there. Refinery is constantly working is the refinery. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Our battery power seems to be fine here. Like there's really nothing happening with it at all. It doesn't seem to lose its charge or anything else. And I'm wondering if that's because I switched to safe mode. I'm kind of hoping that's not the case because I really don't want that to be a factor. But it looks like it might be. I'm not sure. It just doesn't seem very fair if you ask me, if the power is just going to stay charged constantly. Although we do have good solar panels and they are soaking up a lot of energy each and every day. We're actually heading back down to where I'm building the base. I've got the platform laid out a little bit more. I mean, it's not a very big platform at all. It's really not. But it is our platform, and it's coming along. And I also have a bit of antenna. Well, I've got the antenna for the solar panels up. And I'm hoping we can get that kind of ironed out today and get some batteries up and running with some solar panels. So we... Ooh, I just flew right past it. So we can get some power going on down here at the new base. So you can see there in the distance on the right-hand side. Maybe you can see it. I hope you can see it. Let me turn the lights on a little bit so maybe we can see better. This is the antenna right now so far. It's coming off this very small platform. And this is, just so you guys know, this is very rough shell. This is just to get power right now to this area. I really want to get that lunar ground down so we can use the parts off of it for everything we want to build here. But this is what we're going to do, and you can see it goes all the way up there, and then the arm starts to extend at an angle outwards from the side of the mountain, and then we're going to have brackets every 15 blocks all the way up to the top. So I've got the first two kind of in, and then we've got more we have to do to that. So right now we're going to go ahead and get the ship landed, and then I've got metal on me, some steel plates, and we've got inside the ship as well, we have some extras. So let's go ahead and land it. Alright, we're gonna go into B. Yeah, that's right, I gotta talk myself through this every time. And we're gonna drop down. Hit P. It's got us locked, and take 3 off, and boom, we're good to go. Alright, beautiful. Oh, wait. Let's, well, we'll leave the lights on. We'll leave the lights on. The sun should be coming up shortly. I got home from work. It's my long day at work again is when I get a chance to play some Space Engineers. And the sun was just going down over there, so it should be coming up shortly. It's been about an hour since I got home. So what I did here was I've hollowed this out a little bit more. Not a lot, just a little bit more. I'm kind of the guy that looks at stuff and says, okay, we're going to take a little bit of away at a time instead of taking a whole bunch away. And I constantly do that just to kind of, you know, a little bit at a time. Just a little bit at a time here and there, and we keep on going back with it. But you can see I've hollowed this out a little bit more, put more of a ceiling on it. I have a feeling, though, I'm going to have to go up higher. But without ever having built the refinery or the assembler or any of those items like that, I just don't know how much room I need. Because I want them to be upright, I want to be able to read the labels on them, and I want to be able to have plenty of space for them. So obviously, this is not going to be big enough. I realize that myself, that this is not going to be big enough. But it is a start. And just keep in mind that all of this is just kind of a start so far. Let's go out here a little bit so you can see kind of what we got going on so far. That's all I have so far right now. It's just a little hole in the wall, that bit of a raised ceiling, and then we've got this giant antenna that goes all the way up to the top. So that's kind of what I was working on right now, and I thought I'd bring you guys in and we'd get started on working on a little bit more. And then I do want to get some solar panels attached to the base itself up here today, and possibly even get some batteries going too. I would really like to get some batteries going. So these are the brackets that are holding it to the mountain, and of course all this stuff is going to get decorated up much better. It's got to be much better, but I do want to get, like I said, just the rough structure going here. Come on now, behave yourself. It never fails, you know. I don't know if you guys record YouTube videos at all, but it seems like anytime when you start to work and you're recording, things start to go awry. It just seems that way sometimes to me. Maybe it would be easier if instead of being at an angle from it, I was straight on with it. What do you think? I think that might be a good idea. Let's see. So, boom. And boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's much, much better. Much better. He is learning, people. He is learning how to build on Space Engineers. It takes him a little while, but he does eventually get it. To see. Does that one go all the way up? Oh, yeah, we can get one more in there. That's what I'm talking about. Security. Security. Is it Doug? Doug, who's been giving me all the advice on the channel right now? I believe it's Doug. Thank you so much. You're doing a great job, and I appreciate that. I appreciate your patience, actually, with me and sharing your knowledge of Space Engineers. The refinery is just full, so once the refinery is done refining what it has in it, it will reach out and grab some other stuff and start refining that. So that is really good to know. Last episode, I was quite confused about that because I had materials that needed to be taken care of, and it wasn't taking care of them. Now, my question about the solar panels, and I believe I know the answer to my question already, but I believe that as long as these solar panels are attached to the base that we are building, as long as they are fused to blocks that attach throughout the building, they will provide power to our batteries, which we are going to hopefully get a few of those up and running today so we can shut the ones down on the ship and get things all moved over this way. I told you this was going to be sizable. I ain't no liar, people. I ain't no liar. I want something that's going to be big, large, and in charge and looking pretty darn cool. So I will emphasize again that this is just a rough draft. This is just a quick shell, and then we come back and we decorate it. The top of the screen, you can see it's got that little box that says press R to change block size. I know they had an update today, and that just kind of appeared today. I don't know if that's something I did or if it's just something they've changed in the game. They made it supposed to be so it's a little easier to see that upper right-hand box, too, that shows you which way you're supposed to be putting your blocks also. Let's see. We need to go up. Up, 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 up. There we go. Still getting the feel for all of it. It's a lot of fun. It's quite the challenge to learn how to fly around in a jetpack, but I am enjoying it very much. Okay, so that's the last one. So let me take you all the way up here to the tippy top. We've got a double bracket at the top for extra security, and I've got kind of the design started over here where I've kind of got the angles going on. Let's go ahead and weld these up so you guys can kind of see. I don't know if I'm going to go with this right now, but I do have a little something going on here, like so, and let's do this as well. There's going to be more to this structure. We can't just have a boring, plain old post in the wall here going straight up with these beams going across. There's got to be something else to it. So we're adding as we go. Now up here, this is where the solar panels are going to actually go, and this has to be extended considerably. But I thought, for the heck of it, maybe we can get a few of them going right now, and just see if we can't get some batteries charging up on our platform, because power is important, right? I mean, it all starts with the power. If you got no power, you can't do anything. So that's what we're doing. I have no idea how many out I went on this here. What do I have here anyways? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe the solar panels are too wide. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 here. So let's put one more down here. I like those odd numbers. Even numbers don't scare me, though. They don't scare me, not one bit. All right, so that's going to be our first row of solar panels. They're going to go right across here on both sides. We'll have several on both sides. Would it be like 3, 6, 12 solar panels right here? Let's go ahead and land right here. The benefit, I think, to this is going to be that if we ever need to get up here, we're going to be able to walk up this platform right here. Okay, we'll be able to walk up here and maintain anything we need to maintain. Let me get that block out of our faces here. So that'll be nice. Oh, here comes the sun. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to get some solar panels going. We're going to see how long it takes before the sun hits them. It's not as high as I wanted to go. I wanted to go even higher than this, up to the top of the mountain, but I kind of felt like I was getting a bit ridiculous with it. Now, keep in mind that little platform that we have down below here, it's going to be much bigger. It's going to go down here. I actually kind of hope to eventually, let me show you something real quick. I've got something really cool going on here. There's this crevasse right here between this mountain here. I would love to see the base eventually have a catwalk running across this area here and attaching up to this one, and we build on this side as well. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right there. So yeah, little tiny humble beginnings, but it's I'm having a good time with it. I'm on a planet building an outpost so that we can go into space eventually, which I'm in no hurry to do. I'm really just looking forward to getting to know the game better, and that's my goal. Let's see. Let's go G. Let's get rid of this, and let's keep that. But let's go. And this is different. Our blocks are different. And the funny thing about these blocks is that this angled one is not here that I could see in these blocks. We've got the light armor block here, heavy one. We've got an interior wall, which is really darn cool looking. And then we've got this slope. We have a heavy armor slope, corner and corner. But if you type in slope, then it's here. But there's other choices here too. There's this one here, and there's just other things in here. So I don't know what happened. It's kind of weird, but maybe because I hit all blocks. I don't know. I'm not sure. Small blocks, and some of these have a little plus sign next to them, and I'm not quite sure what that plus sign means either. But I was happy to see this popped up. Press R to change block size mode. I had no idea. I had no idea that's what I could do. So that is pretty darn cool. All right, so wait a second. We were in there, and we were going to look for solar. There we go. Let's grab that. And what do we need? We need construction components, large steel tubes, steel plates, and solar cells. So we should have... We actually have everything we need to make some of these in our ship. Let's turn off the lights. Let's go K. And... inventory? Yeah, inventory. Here we go. So let's grab... do we need some of these? Let's grab some of those. I don't know. I'm just grabbing. We need 64 of these, so we're going to grab that many of those. Oh, where's this all going? Is it not giving me anything? No, it's not. Okay, so I guess I need to drag this over. I can't drag that over. Oh. Wait a minute. Why can't I access the cargo container from the ship? Huh. That I don't know. I'll have to look into that, but we can. That's okay. We can actually just do this, and we'll just fly up over here to the cargo container and do this, and we can grab some stuff out of here. So let's grab a few more of those. Let's grab that. Do we need motors? I don't even know if we needed motors or not, but we did need... Oh, my weight's too much. Okay, let's... If we right drag that, we can actually change how much we want. Right click and drag, which I think is really kind of cool. And then let's take 45. We need more than that. Let's drop off another 200 of these. It's all about the weight, baby. It's all about the weight. There we go. We should be able to get one up and running, hopefully, right off the bat. I should just fly the ship up here and then leave it parked up here, but let's just go up here and fool around with this real quick, just to see. Because that sun, look, it's coming. It's coming real fast. So we are on number... I want to try to land up here because these guys kind of fooled me back at the ship. I wasn't quite sure how to do this. 6. And we want to rotate that. Do these have to be completely... I wonder if these have to be welded before I can do that. All right, let's see if we can get one of them to attach a little bit here. I'm going to need a ton of steel plates. Iron, I've noticed, is going to be a huge thing that we've got to deal with. Well, that's kind of on. What do I need for this here? Okay. Hello. That's how I want it. That's exactly how I want it. I can't see what I'm doing. Come on now. There we go. Oh, why doesn't it let me attach to the top of this? Why won't it let me attach up to the top of this thing? It's okay with the bottom of it, but I want it to be on the top. It let me do it with the other side of it. Like this. It's letting me do that. I guess that doesn't matter, right? Having the solar cells, but I would rather have the solar cells actually... Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. Just like that. Now, can I walk out on this? I feel like that's kind of a foolish thing to do. You don't know until you try, though. Okay, we need to, I think, weld in a few more of these. What can we do to this solar panel? You need construction components. The one thing we probably could have grabbed and did not grab. It's alright, let's get the rest of these taken care of. I'm having such a good time with this. It is just so much fun. Oh yeah, there we go. I really feel like I'm you know, a space guy. I'm a space guy. If I walk through this hole, will I fall through? I won't. Okay, alright, that's cool. Where was I? I was on number 6. Oh, I need construction components in order to do that. Alright, you know what? Let's go down, get the ship. Let's turn that off so we don't crash. Woo! That is so cool. That is so cool. So 3, P, and lift. Excellent. Don't want to run into that up there. That should be good. That should get us up here nice and easy. Jetpack off. No, I don't think so. That's not a good idea. Construction components, is that what it said we needed? Okay, let's do that. And number 6. That is just so strange. Why won't it let me do that? Come on now. There we go. Okay, so there's 3 of them. Awesome. Let's see what we got. Large steel tube. I love flying around and working on stuff. I think it's probably one of my most favorite things. Okay, we need some computers too, it looks like. All right, that's cool. That's all right. We got computers. Yesterday was my Wednesday, and I gotta tell you, it was one heck of a day. Oh, the things that went wrong. I had somebody at work complain about a story that I had written. Came home and I was recording Life in the Woods. I was getting ready to record Life in the Woods, and I wound up, after being on this huge exploration, I wound up dying. Enderman killed me and put me all the way back to my original spawn, which was an absolute nightmare. That's like 3,000 blocks from where I needed to be, so that was bad. So I got done recording Life in the Woods, and then I jumped over here and I thought, well, I'm just going to go fly around and see if I can find some iron. So I jumped in the ship, and I flew out over this canyon right here. I flew out, and I was going full speed, and I hit F, and it ejected me out of the cockpit. The ship, of course, stopped, but it ejected me out of the cockpit, and I flew across the wall, and I eventually splattered right against that mountain over there. And so I got the ship back, and I got that all taken care of, and I thought, okay, that's it. You need to be done. You need to be done playing for the day, because you suck worse than you normally do. So that's what I did. Let's get all this stuff out of here, and let's grab a bunch of these guys right here, and we should have enough to possibly get this kind of taken care of. Let's see. Oh, wrong button. Solar cells. I've got 54 out of 64. So let's go. Just needed 10 more of those, right? And then we needed to do, let's do a few of those. Well, let's see, that's just way too many. And what else do we need to get just to get started with a few more of these panels? I would like to get a few more of these panels up and running. The sun, it shouldn't be too long before they are ready to rock and roll. So there's 3. Yeah, see, they're already starting to charge. They've got some power to them, and the sun is not even hitting them directly, and they've just barely started. So let's... There we go. There's one there. One there. One there. Awesome. Perfect. I really want to get these on both sides. We're going to start off with these 6 right here, and then we're going to move on to getting some batteries up and see if we get some charge on the batteries, which will be very cool. Okay, I'm going to need construction components, computers, and large steel tubes, so we might as well grab that right now. We'll take all of those, construction components and computers. And can I take any of these with me? I can take 11 with me. Okay. That'll have to do for now. Beautiful. Yep, power. Get the power first, right? Am I right about that? Am I right about that? I'm pretty sure I am right about that. The power. Gotta have the power. Once we get the power over here and the batteries charged, I can get a refinery going. I think I'd like to have like 3 refineries and 3 assemblers. I think that might be a good number, and if we need more after that, we can, of course, put more in. But that is my goal right now, is to just get that little pad right there inside set up with all the necessities, and then from there, we could just build back into the mountain and have a good time with that. But iron is definitely something that we are going to need to go get. I've got to do some searching for some iron. There is a large deposit of something down here. Am I safe putting that stuff away so I can grab some more of these guys? I hope so. Solar cells, of course. Of course. So I can grab just enough to get each one done at a time. That's okay, that works for me. Alright, and one more trip over here, and we should be done with those. And boom. There we go. Awesome. Now these guys should get sun all day long. I've been watching the sun, and the sun starts, as you can see, like right here. Look at that. See that? That's perfect. And it's going to go down right over in this area here. So it should be full sun on these all day long, which I'm excited about. I think that's going to be great. See, these are already at 2 bars. 2 charging bars. This is at 2, 2, and 2. So yeah, we're doing great on that. How is our hydrogen? We're doing good. We've got 2 bottles. We've got 6 bottles of hydrogen now. Because of the death, I added more to it. Alright. Let's go up a little bit and take a look at our handiwork. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's beautiful. Look at that, guys. We've got some power. Okay, now it's battery time. trying to get the feel for the ship, and I think the only way to really do that is to start making myself really kind of zip around a little bit. I know it can be kind of not a very cautious thing to do, but I am trying to get a little bit better at flying, so I'm a little bit faster at it so you guys aren't in so much pain. Alright, and then Alt, there we go. And we're going to bring this bad boy down. Here we go. Variety, time for you to land, sweetheart. We need to get out of this for a second. I need to bring up the nose. There's a weird, look at this. When I go to B, come out of B, see how it see that graphic thing along the tube? Watch the yellow tube. You can see it as I do this as well. It just kind of takes on a different look, and I don't know if that's intentional, if it has to be that way or what, but I thought that was kind of odd. And we're going to go forward a little bit, and then we're going to bring it on down. And that is a successful landing. All right, we're out of there. Bingo. All right, now we're going to go to we're going to go to G, and we're going to get rid of the solar panel, and now we want batteries. Oh, here it is right here. Beautiful. Okay, so what do we need to start a battery? We need steel plates, so that's great. And I'm going to put these guys right along here, and I want them to whoops. I want them to all be right along here, right next to this right next to the solar tower here, and then we're going to decorate this up with the batteries in it and give ourselves enough room to get in here and check on them if we need to. So how many is that right now that we have? I wanted 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it looks like we've got room for 1 more, and that's going to make it look pretty good. Yeah, okay. So let's start with the first one down here. You know what? Let's move this one. Let's move that one. Let's move this one too. We're going to give ourselves a little bit more room down on that end. So we're going to go like that, and we're going to go with 5. We're going to go with 5 batteries right now. Actually, gosh, you know what? I don't want this to interfere with this entranceway here. Again, let's do that. That should be okay. That should be okay. Power cells and computers. I believe I brought enough stuff with us to be able to do this okay. Power cells. We don't need those anymore. Let's grab all the motors, computers, power cells. Let's get rid of some of those and grab a few more of these. Okay. Oh god, I need 120 of those just to get it going. Okay, okay. I need a lot. I believe I made enough. I don't think I can put them all into the ship, though. So we may have to go back to base and get some more. I'm going to put those all back. Where are those power cells at? Man, oh man, this is crazy. This will give us 1 battery down here right now. And it's starting to charge, it looks like. That's excellent. That's what I wanted to see, the green light. Oh, baby. All right. Oh, mama. Yeah. Let's set it to recharge. Input 370. Oh, it's going to take 6 hours to fill that boy up. Nice. Okay, I'll take that. That's good stuff. I'm going to need a bunch more power cells. Okay. Is that all I need is just the power cells? Let's go ahead and get these guys. Oh, power cells and steel plates now. Okay, let's grab those and okay. Not too bad. I feel like I'm getting the swing of it, but I haven't really been able to sit down and say play for like, you know, hours upon hours to get kind of started on this and get the feel for it a little bit better. So once I get a chance like that, it'll be great. And it shouldn't be, you know, winter time. I have a little more time to play because, you know, you're kind of stuck inside and stuff. So by then, I hope to, of course, be a little bit better than this at it, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm out of computers. Yeah, I'm out of computers. Okay. We'll have a couple batteries up and running, and then we'll go back to the ship and see if there's any more of these power cells over there, and we need computers as well. Bam! That's weird. I got no green light on that one there. Is it because this one is incomplete? Is that the problem? It's not attached to anything. It says it's charging though. Input is 213. 13 hours to fully recharge. So maybe that's what it is. Let's try to get that other one there done. They are all connected with each other. Oh my god, are you kidding me? 117, I need 3 more. I think I've got that in here, right? Do I have that much in here? I think I've got enough for that. And I do, just enough. Okay, to do 3 batteries. Okay. I think that's what I got started with. Okay, and battery up. Steel plate. I'm gonna need more steel plates. And then once we really get going with this outer build, we're going to have to get ourselves a welding ship. And I think I'm going to build it about the same size as this one right here. Just something small to start off with that we could park right here on the dock, and it'll look really good then. Let's grind this down. I'm a little confused by that. I have a battery lit up and charging, but none of the other ones. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and tell me if I'm wrong about this, but I believe since the batteries are attached to the base... Is this bending the floor? Or is that just a shadow I'm seeing? Oh, for a second I thought there was a shadow along here and it was bending the floor. Doesn't it kind of look that way? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But we do need brackets underneath this holding this to the mountain better. Oh, that's awesome. Check that out. Oh, that's so cool. We could actually bring those out a little bit further and do 6 more on each side. And get ourselves a really nice solar array going, and then we can extend it out. I don't know, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 of those pads going straight out. These batteries would never go down. We would have so much power coming into this place, I do believe, indubitably. Yeah, so that one's taken care of now. I thought I saw those lights go green on it. They did not, though. We are out of material, correct? Yes, we are. Okay, so we have got to go back to base. So engines on, and lift off we go. Perfect. Overshot it by a mile. Let's get this landed. Oh. I would like to be able to do more episodes of this. I really would. And maybe that'll be a possibility here somewhere down the road as well, because it is really, I'm really enjoying it a lot, just a ton. I don't know if I can even explain how much fun I'm having with this. It's just such a cool game. And look at us looking through the window. There we go. And P and 3 and F. I'm out. Okay, beautiful. Come on now. Okay, how are we doing down here? We're almost out of iron. We've only got one power cell, so we definitely need more power cells. What was it, 120 each? So production, and I don't think I had enough material to do that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Inventory. G. Let's go G. Battery. Power cells. Yeah, 120 each. Steel plates, and we needed computers as well, right? Computers. Okay, so let's go back to F and production. Some computers as well. What do those take? Silicon and iron. Okay, so we should be able to do. We'll do up 400 of those as well. And let's go. You know what I love is when you go into production, it'll tell you if you don't have enough material to do that, and it looks like we do, so we're doing pretty good. And then let's also do up another. That's about all we're going to have iron for. Do you guys see this here? This just started happening when I was playing yesterday. Anytime I look at the door and the panel here, the screen gets that really blue fuzzy thing to it. Don't know what it is. You can close the doors and it's still outside there. Open the door again and it's just still there. I don't know what that is or why it's there, but anytime I look at the door, it does that. It's like when the yellow of the door comes on, it does that. It's kind of strange. Alright, so we've got parts being made. We've got at least one battery that is going to be charging up down there. I'm assuming that the other ones are charging as well. Let's go 3 and P, and let's lift off a little bit, and let's get out of here. Ooh, that was close. I want to check out these, see these dark patches on the ground? If you're not familiar with that, that tells me that there is an ore down here. So I'd like to go see what kind of ore that is. Let's go see what we've got going on down here. We're going to let those batteries charge for a little bit. We're going to kind of change course here and see what we've got down here for materials. I think I looked at this one already, and I believe this is uranium. I'm not quite sure. No, Q. There we go. And down we go. I believe we've got to be right on top of this in order to see it with our... Okay, this is nickel, magnesium. There's some silicon down here. Is it all of that? Is that what all of it is? Nickel, silicon, magnesium. We need a big iron field is what we need really badly. Okay, it looks like magnesium, silicon, and nickel in this one. And there was another one right off this way. There it is, right over here. Let's take variety over there and see what we can find out on this one here. Silicon again. It's like Silicon Valley, huh? Jeez. Uranium. There we go. There's some uranium. There's some uranium. That's good. That's good. Wow. 83. Oh, there's magnesium in here too as well. Okay. That's good. That's good. I mean, we've got a good supply of uranium coming in. That's all right. I like that. Where am I going to find more iron, though? That one iron node was actually pretty darn good for us. It gave us plenty of iron to get started on the base down there, which I was pretty happy about, but we are running low on that. I could not get as many materials built as I wanted to. Assembled, I guess I should say. Okay, we've got silver here. What else do we have here? Please give me some iron. Cobalt. Oh, that's great. Okay, a big chunk of cobalt. Looks like down here too. Alright, this is very, very good. I'm not going to mark these because we're going to be mining out here. Most definitely. Silver and cobalt. Okay. It's not going to do us any good, though, if we don't have iron. We need iron. That's like the #1 thing we need. Let's check these nodes out here and see what we got. Oh, beautiful. I gotta say, I think the ship works pretty good. You know, I get in nice and low and get these. My idea for the other ship, though, is better. But we need materials in order to, you know, build that ship, obviously. Let's get down a little bit lower, even. We're on the ground now. Okay, we need to come up off the ground just a little bit here. This is great. This should get us to where we can get the base going pretty nicely, I think. I like to try to stay level when I'm doing this. Not get up too high and pointing downwards. I don't like to point downwards like that. I've noticed that's when I tend to roll the ship over. As he points the nose down. This is good. I have a feeling we're picking up quite a bit. This seemed pretty rich in iron, more rich than the last one was. We're at 210. We need to be careful here. We're getting pretty heavy. I don't know, maybe not. Grab a little bit more of this iron. We're almost there. Almost there. Get those little floaty chunks out of here. How do we do? Inventory, 26.2. Right? No, medium cargo. Okay, 66.2. And we've got that going on in there as well. So how about the drills? They're all just full of stone. Okay. And the ejectors are spitting that stuff out. Nice. Okay, so we picked up a bunch of iron. That is awesome. Awesome. Oh, very cool. Very cool. That's right. Spit all that rock out, baby. Spit it out. All right, guys. That's going to have to wrap it up for me. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. We got some work done. We're heading in the right direction, and I do feel like I'm, you know, starting to figure things out. So like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. Have an awesome, fantastic, and superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time. Look at her go.